Hi Collective, welcome to the channel. I'm Crystal, a divine messenger, delivering messages to you from the higher realms. Welcome in. So I'm feeling Lemurian vibes. Very much I've got some Lemurian frequencies going in this beautiful reading. So we're going to see, we're going to see what messages are coming out. I'm feeling purple vibes too, so we're going to probably pull some Beyond Lemuria cards. Let's go ahead and pull some, and then I'll get into the guidebook to tell you the meaning of them at the end if you hang out. Let's see the Lemurian energies. What's going on here? It's almost like I had to be let in. I was told to knock 3 times. Communication, co-creation. The violet flame. Interesting. An alignment. As we're doing a beautiful frequency. On the bottom is ether. The seamless, unspeakable. Beautiful. So we will take a look at the end. Okay, so let's see what energies are coming out with the tarot. Let's see what messages. Death came out right on top of 4 of Pentacles. There's an ending to whoever was holding on to you, holding you back, whether this was somebody, an external force, or yourself. Could have been the devil. The devil came off on the top, and look at this. Ace of Cups is on the bottom. There's a beautiful love here. Let's try and reverse the decks. Oh, my card's upside down. 3 of Cups is right here. With 2 of Pentacles. There's been a decision. The devil's been trying to get you to choose him. Not yourself. Not the love that you desire, that you deserve. So sometimes, you know, devil gets you to self-sabotage. But the Ace of Cups right here, and the Lovers, I'll stop it. The Lovers right there, that's a beautiful love connection. It's the highest version of love. 10 of Swords, but see, there's this painful cycle closing out. But see, the Knight of Cups and the Moon. The Moon is bringing in some sort of love offer that's hidden. Page of Swords, yeah. 2 of Cups. Haha, baby. Chariot. Hi, buddy. 4 of Swords. How'd you get back so early? King of Cups. Let's see. Yeah, I thought I had till 3:30. You're getting home early. No, it's always important. Always important. Okay. Let's see. So King of Cups. King of Swords. There's 2 kings here, and the Lovers again. There's a choice of Lovers here. There's the King of Cups right back out. Wow. That King of Cups is being bold. There's 2 kings here. The Lovers between them. There is a choice. 5 of Pentacles reversed. Maybe somebody's coming out of this energy of poverty. Oh, it's interesting seeing the snowflakes. I just told my little girl we're about to make some snowflakes out of glue and salt. You use glue, you know, on like a pan. And then you sprinkle it with salt and glitter and let it dry and make little icicles or snowflakes. I know, it's synchronistic with the snowflakes, right? Because it's not just snowing. Like, look at how beautiful those flakes are. Did I put down the whole deck? Wheel of Fortune and the Star, baby. Damn. The King of Pentacles just came up and trumped the King of Swords and the King of Cups. What? There's definitely people in competition. Let me tell you what. Yeah, there is. Two of Cups. You definitely have a choice to make here. Definitely do. Let me move these and get the rest of my deck. I was like shuffling with half the deck. Page of Staves. So someone's definitely coming up with a plan. Okay. Investigating. That's what I feel to say. Like checking up on you, taking a look at social medias, platforms.
Too hot.
Okay. Throw that one away then. Sometimes they're chewy.
I got a blue one and a wave one. Now it's yellow.
Yeah, blue, green, and yellow. Three of Pentacles, Knight of Pentacles. Sorry, I'm getting distracted. Some sort of solid foundation. We're here, foundational support, collaboration. You're moving away from Seven of Swords, lies, deception, betrayal. This is where I feel with the Devil. Like somebody was, somebody, okay, get that one. Somebody was very much like cloaking themselves in, the Devil was cloaking themselves in some sort of energy, some sort of lies, deception, betrayal, yeah. Creating illusions. Seven of Cups, like you moving away from that. Yeah, you were trapped and stuck in something with the Eight of Swords. You're being set free of that. Yeah, you're getting what's fair. You're going to get the love that you deserve. Because whoever I'm talking to, you're a Queen of Cups. You're very loving, caring, kind, compassionate. And you deserve to have just that. Somebody was pretending to be that, but they weren't. So they were keeping you trapped and stuck. Could have been using your own energy against you. Stay strong, I'm hearing. Strong in your boundaries. See through the illusions. See through the traps. See through the games of the devil. They will use your own energy against you. That's why I say, you know, if you pull back your energy and you create boundaries, you can truly see people for as they are. Because if you're always pouring into them, you're always spending time, you're always loving them, caring for them, you're giving them your energy. And then they're masking themselves in your energy. And they're mirroring that right back at you. So that's why for a lot of you, I see them. Go play with your books. That's why it's so hard sometimes to detach, because you see the love and all of that, but you see your own energy. I physically have seen my energy on people. Like things are starting, some of these skills, and just, you really understand what I'm saying when you can see energy and see magic. See, maybe for some of you, you're going to understand this. New gifts are coming online. Fool card is here. Six of Pentacles, this new beginning at getting what's fair. Okay. The Lovers. Yeah, it's a lover. Wow, okay. Yeah, but see? Five of Cups. You need to end something here to get your justice. See, Death and Six of Swords, moving away from something. Two of Cups, the Three of Cups. Yeah. All right, let's look into the Lemurian cards because I don't want to run out of time. Or forget. All right. Lemurian. I just found these books. Where are they? My Lemurian. Oh my gosh. I'll be right back. Okay, I found the book. It was right in front of me. Alright, so the alignment card. There's how to use these cards. What? Oh, there's a whole bunch on this. Oh wait, I looked it up wrong. I looked it up by number, not by number in the 18. Like, I looked it up by the book number, not the card number. So inner integrity, being a vibrational match for what and who you want to bring into your life. Manifesting from a place of love over fear. Energy flows where energy goes. Subconscious sabotage. Seeming... Is this not going in alignment with everything that I was saying? And then I stopped and pulled these cards. As I was saying about self-sabotaging and you're attracting the things. Oh my gosh, Spirit, you're beautiful. Seamlessly actualizing our dreams. We all have the ability to manifest the life we wish to call in. However, we may find our desires are not actualizing as we had hoped. Energy goes where energy flows, and if our thoughts are focused and are fixating on something that opposes what we want to bring into our lives, then it causes dissonance. Is there an internal sabotage? Are we, without realizing, undermining ourselves through our language, our worries, our broken records that play in our mind? To bring something into your life, become the vibrational match for it. Imagine what it feels like to already have that, or what you desire, or cultivate that feeling. That is the key to powerful manifestations. Preparing ourselves in our environment as if we are manifesting is a certainty, also creates a shift in our thinking. When we want to strive for something, we create more wanting and striving. When we immerse ourselves in what it is, it's likely to already have something. Wow, that's beautiful. And see, like I always say that, like if you're always wanting something, you want, you're waiting until you have enough money or whatever, you're going to keep pushing it away because you're putting it in that mindset as you don't have it. You're creating some sort of dissonance. So that's why I say, like with shape-shifting, I was talking about, I believe last week, that some of you need to shape-shift. You need to change the way that you are. Like if, like for instance, like if you're wanting a higher paying job and things like that, well, what would that look like? What would you do if you were in that high paying position? Would you change the way you dress? Would you change the way you talk? What would you change? Start doing that now, you know? So when, you know, you're acting the right, you're making room, you're making space for it. So that's beautiful. All right, let's take a look at communication. And co-creation, nonverbal communication, love language, telepathy, unique ways of communicating, light language, multidimensional information, community coexistence, relationships, meeting our higher selves, and really seeing someone, deeper listening. We normally think of information as something that can be written or spoken. But if something is multidimensional, it is almost impossible to share it with words. I feel I have quite a lot of information. Remember, there's a lady that, you know, she's a Palladian that, I believe Palladian, you know, that puts a lot of her stories in it. So that's why the readings come like this sometimes. Art is one way I've thought to seek out the information, whatever language you speak. Her synesthesia allows her to navigate the information in real time rather than having to slow down and translate it into words. So like art and talents and abilities, those are good ways to express and to use light language. So this is talking a lot about using different ways As we evolve our consciousness awareness, we start to pick up on information such as those around us and are about to say or what in which the universe is trying to tell us. How are you communicating beyond words? So this is finding more ways to communicate. It's just like with telepathy. Like for some of you, maybe you need to try that. If say you're desiring someone or something, and you reach out to deliver them messages and signs and symbols, start doing that and start to see if they respond to you. And you'll know if it's working. All right. The violet flame. 52. Here we go. Your psychic toolkits. Recentering practices, deepening your energetic awareness, cleaning your aura, healthy energetic boundaries, protection, removing trauma from your field, maintaining a high vibration, rebalancing after times of raised frequency. As we deepen our spiritual path, step out of the illusionary constructs and become self-realized, empowered beings. Life may present us with more opportunities to grow than before. When we explore our innate healing ability, we may experience our expanding consciousness in a deeply blissful and illuminating. Our glimpses of higher awareness can be followed by periods of intensity as we return to normal. These uncomfortable experiences are shadow elements, unaligned with the higher vibrational droppings, always so we can maintain our frequency. Your sensitivity will be heightened, so it may be harder to spend time in places with frantic activity. You may feel disoriented, have emotionally ups and downs, or even psychic symptoms. Daily practice for recentering and allowing you to drop into yourself and be present and still, away from busy mind chatter and distractions. There are so many ways to meditate. So experiment and find something that works for you. There is no way to do it wrong. Yoga, qigong, painting, walking, or just a few examples. Like something that I first started out with meditating was when I was cooking and when I was cleaning up the kitchen, because that used to be around the only time I would always tell my children, like, out of the kitchen, because times they'd all be in running around, I'd be mixing up my measurements and things like that. So I started to tell them to stay out of the kitchen while I was cooking, right? And then I clean up while I'm in the kitchen cooking, because I don't like to be cooking and leave the kitchen and things like that. So I stay in the kitchen, right? So then I started to realize, like, wow, this is actually where I have time to think, because it's quiet and I'm not always answering questions or in conversations and things like that. So then it was like it started to program that way, where then I started to look at the messing with my throat chakra. So anyway, and then it was like I trained myself, and then it was like I started to get to where I was meditative cooking, not where I'm getting into a trance and zoning out, not like that, literally just as I was doing things where I could think about things. And then I started to realize, like, yeah, I'm working with a lot of the elements then too, right? I'm working with water, fire, air, right? All of that. Grounding myself, working with the different things, right? Especially, with the fruits and the vegetables and all of that. So then I realized, like, how powerful it was for me to connect while I was cooking. So that's a sign for some of you. So maybe you just need to change up how you do things, right? I'll see if there is more behind this. There's more, but I don't know if I want to read more of just her experiences, because it can get really draining, because then I just feel like I'm reading the guidebook. So I feel like I got the messages out within those cards. If you guys like the Beyond Lemuria, definitely take a look. A lot of times I label the teachings that way because they can be very long, but this one, I don't know how I'm going to label it yet, but I was feeling the purple frequency. Oh yeah, didn't I say we have a Lemurian light codes ongoing? So this one will be labeled a Lemurian light language teaching, because the different cards are activators. So I'm going to hold them up again. There's different keys and codes different keys and codes within each of these cards that can activate, awaken, and align certain things, frequencies within you. All right, so definitely subscribe to the channel if you have not. for my free content over here. Then that way you can find me on your feed. You'll get pop-ups on my current uploads, notifications on when I drop videos, so know that. And they're all free. I don't have memberships and things like that, so there's not hidden. You click on the readings and you're into a membership and you gotta join it. No, it's all free content. So subscribe to the channel, interact with me more. The more you watch me and interact, the more I feel your energy, and the more you can come out in the personal readings when I feel to do those. The collective readings, right? The collective tarot readings and stuff. Like lately I've been getting guided to love, so I've been feeling some of you want some love advice, things like that. I've recently pulled out the love cards again, which I haven't pulled out in quite some time, and I'm feeling them again. So definitely, but interacting, liking the videos, commenting below, even if you're just commenting emojis and things like that, they're energetic imprints and I feel your energy. So love and light to all of you. Bye guys.